Jimmy. Right, that is the flasher relay from the Vstrom. If it's the right way round, it says 21 watt times 4. On the K2 and K3 Vstroms, it was 10 watt times 4. The indicator bulbs are 10 watt, not 21 watt. So someone's put a later flasher relay. The way I worked this out was I was checking all the wiring, connectors and bits and pieces, and I thought I'll just check the bulbs, make sure there isn't a loose bulb in one of the indicators or the wrong wattage or size bulb. So I was having a look, and the first one I took out said 12 volt 10 watt, and I thought, well, that's unusual. Most things I ever come across indicator wise are 12 volt 21 watt. So I checked all 4 bulbs, and they've all got good bulbs in, good connections, and they're all 10 watt. So then I went to the manual and I looked in the electrical section of the manual, and lo and behold, it says K2 and K3 models are 4 by 10 watt, and K4 onwards are 4 by 21 watt. So I already checked the fuse yesterday, not fuse, I already checked the relay yesterday, and I knew it said 21 watt on it. So that's the culprit. I've just managed to find one for £7 on eBay, so that's coming in the next week. But what led me to investigate further was, yesterday I said that when I braked or decelerated and the nose of the bike was going down, the indicators would work, and when I accelerated and the nose of the bike was pointing up, the indicators would not work. It was actually nothing to do with the position of the bike, it was the revs, because I turned the bike on in the garage, run it in the garage, put the indicators on, and while it was idling, the indicators worked perfectly and the hazards worked perfectly. But if I gave it any throttle while it was on, they stopped. And then I'd let the throttle off, they'd come back again. So then I thought, something to do with the draw of power. Now I am definitely not an electrical person. So because that's meant to run 4 21 watt bulbs, and what should be in the bike should run 4 10 watt bulbs. When I'm increasing the engine revs while the indicators are on, I don't know how this works, somebody who knows about electrics can tell me, but is it trying to supply more power to the bulbs than this can handle, or vice versa? Anyway, so that's that, I think, solved. I reckon putting the right relay in there will give me my indicators back when I'm accelerating. Seat wise, I wasn't sure what to do with the seat. I didn't know whether to cut down the seat I've got. Just want to lose a bit of height out the seat. I can get me balls of my feet on the floor, okay, but it's not perfect. It's okay with 2 people and luggage. So I didn't know if to cut down the seat. It needs a new seat cover anyway, because the last person had put 1 to 2 inches of extra foam in it and put just a big sheet of vinyl stapled around it, which looked ugly. So it was going to need recovering anyway. And after a bit of faffing around and looking, I managed to find a perfectly good, clean 650 seat on eBay, and it's really cheap. So I've decided to get that because they're exactly the same seat, just the 650 seat has got 1 inch less padding in the height, and it's got 1 inch less overall padding in the width. Now I got on fine with my 650 with the seat on there, so I'm hoping that the 650 seat, which does fit the 1000 no problem. A lot of shorter riders put the 650 seat on the 1000, so I'm hoping I get on with it, because the bike's a little bit bigger overall, a bit heavier. So anyway, we'll try it. If not, and then I've got a seat to put on it, which will be the right height, and I can have the other one, which has been butchered, fitted out with gel pads and a nice cover or whatever. So I've got options there. And I also managed to find a toolkit for it, because it seems nowadays that every bike you buy, somebody's taken out the toolkit. Apart from me, who gets a bike, buys a toolkit for it, and then when they sell it, I make sure that it goes to the next owner complete with a toolkit. So who's the idiot? It's me, because I've just bought another toolkit off of eBay from somebody who's obviously taken a toolkit out of a Vstrom when they sold it, and then put it on eBay for me to buy. So that's nice. Why do people do that? Why can't they just leave a toolkit in the bike? Anyway, that's enough of that. I'm hoping this snow it's supposed to go by tomorrow. It's been quite on and off all day. It hasn't really settled. Lots and lots of flurries and like 40-mile-an-hour gusts. So it's been almost blizzard conditions out there, which is fun on the 17th of March. Anyway, that's enough waffle. I'll see you later. Cheers, peace and love. I'll be springy.